Buenos dias, good morning. It is Friday, April 23rd. I'm ready, man. I got my coffee. Now, I'm not in my house, so I got actually a nice cup. I got a perfect little cup. Yeah, I got my coffee, and we got the normal sounds in the morning. We got the dogs barking. We got the electric saws sawing. But I'm hoping this money, which was a lot on this microphone system, is worth it, because those sounds should be faded somewhere in the background and my voice should be prevalent. Hopefully this little microphone system we have was worth the money. I'm sure you'll let me know, right? We got a lot to talk about, man. We got a lot to talk about, and it's not all good news, man. Matter of fact, there's not that much good news. It's kind of bad, really. So, but before we get started, I'm Michael Allen, TravelCostaRicaNow.com. TravelCostaRicaNow.com is a travel agency. Go to TravelCostaRicaNow.com, fill out the 4-minute form, and you'll be that much closer to the vacation of a lifetime. We're like you, having best friends who live in Costa Rica, who know Costa Rica, totally hooking up your Costa Rica vacation, man. Smash that subscribe button, man, please. The subscribing thing helps. YouTube's hard, and I appreciate it, so thank you in advance. First off, before we get into all this stuff, let's talk about me for 1 second. Man, I'm feeling much better, so thank you for your well wishes and your emails to me. I'm still at about 85%, but guess what? I started back at the gym this past Monday. I started back at the gym. Now, I got to ease into it. I'm still sore, but my personality isn't very good at easing. It's more like grr. But my older age tells my personality to chill, and I am kind of going slow. Well, I have to, but I'm increasing even since Monday, so I'll be doing a max bench press by Monday, this next Monday. No, not really, but everything's going good. The biggest thing that I'm excited about isn't my hip kidney problem or my other problems. It's the fact that I am not suffering anymore from the long haulers fatigue thing and aches and pains and the listlessness I was dealing with prior to the accident I had on my hips and kidneys. That is gone. I would not wish chronic fatigue on anybody. It is the worst. I'll take anything. And when people say they have it, please believe them. Please believe them. They're not lazy. They're not lazy. It is real. It is a thing, and it sucks major ass. But anyway, I don't have that, so I'm feeling pretty good. Now, a lot of you guys ask about my residency. Well, I'm illegal now. I expired March 22nd, or no, March 26th. The last I heard from my lawyer was in February when he wrote, "I'm going to make you an appointment. I will let you know." Now, since then to this day, I've only written him twice, only twice. And it was very like, hey, just wondering what's going on. You can't get pissy here, man. You cannot get pissy. It does not work. Don't do that. Anybody that lives here knows that. Talk about passive aggressive. Yeah, so I'm being cool, but I just don't like this limbo thing. So the good thing is I have a lawyer over here, ready to help me if I need to go that way. I just kind of want to know what's going on. But trust me, when this stuff gets to wherever it's going, I'm going to have some videos for you, and they're going to be, I don't know if they're going to be juicy, but they're going to be good. All right, before we get to the updates about Costa Rica, real quick, I got something for you people that are new to the channel, or mostly new to the channel. And then I also got a story later for you people that have been following me a long time, especially people my age. If you want to skip all the updates and stuff, at least watch the last 2 or 3 minutes. I think it's kind of funny. It's funny, sad, but, at least either wait to it or, skip to it, but watch it, okay? First of all, you people new to my channel, you probably only know me from doing updates about Costa Rica dealing with this COVID pandemic thing. I started doing them when the COVID stuff started happening, whenever it was, March 2020, and I just started doing updates. What's Costa Rica's requirements, what insurances, what states are going to be let in, all that stuff. And if you only know me from that, well, I just said I will always keep you up. Whatever changes dealing with Costa Rica and the pandemic, I will keep you up. You will know when I know, and I promise myself and you that no matter what, I will keep that up no matter how long it takes. But that's not what I really do. I make videos about living here and traveling here. I have over 500 videos. Go into the playlists of our channel and you will see some of the best videos. 10 commandments for living in Costa Rica, the best travel tips. You'll see videos on zip lining, hanging bridges, and ATVs and horses and rafting and waterfall rappelling. We have all those videos, but we have tons of information. So when you travel here, you'll be ready and you'll know a lot more about Costa Rica. But what's even bigger is our living here videos. We talk to people, we have expat interviews. I talk to people like you that ended up coming down here to live. So we have tons and tons of videos. So I would ask you to maybe go and check out our videos in the playlist if you're new to the channel. Because I'm telling you, I don't really want to be known as the update guy. I don't mind doing it until it's over, but that's not really what this channel is. You know, it's just, that's temporary, hopefully. All right, so let's start the updates. Man, Jesus blew up in Costa Rica's face, okay? Semana Santa, Easter week, whenever it was, a week or two ago, the COVID numbers are going through the roof. Deaths are up, everything is up. They almost have no beds. And those numbers are only going to get worse. That's the expectation. That's what they're saying, and I'm sure that's true. And it's all because of Semana Santa and Easter. No doubt about it. You know, families are getting together. You know, I don't think it's so much people. I don't know if it's really, well, I guess it could be anything. But anyway, doesn't matter. The numbers are up and obviously not good. See, it puts Costa Rica in a little bit of a predicament because I don't know if you know this, doesn't matter, but Costa Rica is kind of becoming the country that's pretty cool dealing with this pandemic. You can get in here for just filling out a health pass and having traveler's insurance. There's only a few countries kind of making it easy, like Mexico's another one. I think Dominican Republic or whatever is another one, and Costa Rica's that too. So it's kind of easy to come in, you know, they're making it, trying to be cool for you travelers and people that want to check out Costa Rica. But man, if these numbers keep going bad, they're going to have to come up. Do they change things? Do they close the land borders again? Do they stop, you know, do they go back to square one? I don't think they will, unless it gets really, really bad. I don't think they will, because I think they want to be known as that country that is letting people in. Now, don't let that. Costa Rica's trying to do what they can. You still got to wear masks. There's social distancing. There's washing your hands. There's all that stuff going on. It's not like it's just running rampant, you know, whatever. But, you know, you have to make a decision if you're thinking about coming to Costa Rica, because the numbers are up, and if that bothers you, or if you believe you're susceptible, or you just don't like the fact that, you know, you might encounter somebody walking on the street that's not wearing a mask, then you should probably stay home. At the very least, this is going to be interesting to see what Costa Rica does, because the numbers are going to get worse. And then especially with all this worldwide stuff of, you know, the second variants, the third variants, the UK variants, the Brazil variants, you know, all this, you know, we're still obviously in uncharted waters. So I don't know, Costa Rica is going to have to walk a fine line between wanting you to come visit and making it halfway easy, or going back to square one because the people are shouting that, you know, you're not taking care of us health-wise. So at the very least, this is all going to be very interesting. Well, really worldwide, right? So, what else? That said, it's a great time to visit, man. It's a great time to visit, really. There's still, you know, there's not, we've passed the high season. That Easter Semana Santa thing was pretty much the end of our high season here, which runs from, you know, like the end of November to like the beginning of April or so. And then now we're going into slow season. So slow season is a great time to come, and especially if you want to do recognizance on living here. So if you're thinking about moving, actually living in Costa Rica, this is a really good time to come and do some investigations on whether it's real estate, whatever you want to look at. You kind of got the free run of the country. Now I got to tell you, it is slow, but it's raining a lot. It's raining a lot. You know, we're in the tropics, right? We get landslides here. We get that kind of stuff. Right now, this day, the only really territory that's not really being too affected is up in Guanacaste. Most of the country it's raining a lot. And that it is raining a lot here in Fortuna as well. But then I tell you that, and then maybe tomorrow's a beautiful day. So when I say it's raining a lot, it's not necessarily like it stops raining and never stops. You know, I don't want you to think that. So if you have tickets to come down here, for instance, you're going, oh my God, it's just going to rain. Well, A, you can have fun in the rain anyway. There's a lot of things you can do, and the rain doesn't affect it that much, you know, and you are in a beautiful country, but it is raining a lot, but that doesn't mean it can't be sunny or have good days. So it's slow, but it's raining, all right? That's kind of it for Costa Rica. Now, I do want to tell you guys, a lot of you have been asking me about the IMF. You've been asking me about taxes, the global taxes, and you know, luxury taxes that they might have to do. You know, they've gotten in bed with the IMF. If you don't know what I'm talking about, fine. But I am going to be doing that video, and I think I'm going to be doing it with my good friend Matt, the real estate guy up in Tamarindo. I've done some videos with him. He's a very honest, trustworthy guy, and I can't wait to talk to him about his thoughts, because actually real estate is doing pretty good down here, and we're going to talk to him about that. So is it a boom or a bust down here right now? And we're going to be touching on the IMF and maybe the possibility of new tax laws, and see if he's, you know, if we have any updates about the tax incentives that it still is in legislature. So we're going to be talking. It won't just be me. We'll be getting his thoughts as well. But you know, when you try to get two people together in different parts of the country, sometimes it's hard to get that organized, but hopefully we'll be talking to him very soon. All right, here's my story. This has nothing to do with Costa Rica. So this is for you people who've been following me a long time. You know a lot about my, like, I don't know, my personal life or whatever, but this is kind of funny, and if you want to make fun of it, it's fine, because I find it kind of funny too. So when I had my accident here, it was a little bit over a month ago. I think it was a kidney rib thing, right? So pain, whatever. So 2 weeks into it, recuperating, I was looking in the mirror, and I was looking at my hair, and I cut my own hair, and I know how much it needs to be cut. You know, I just know. I was like, man, I usually have hair growing over my ears. I knew about as soon as it happened, my hair stopped growing. So I did what anybody would do. Google it. you know, why did my hair stop growing? And there's supposedly 5 factors. Now, I knew I'm gonna have a receding hairline. I've been working on that for the last 6 or 7 years. I'm not shocked. If I'm bald up here, I don't got a problem with that. What are you gonna do? I don't care. But I was like, I always thought, I don't know much about balding, okay, so forgive me for what I'm about to say. I thought, you know, you go through life, you start get thinning, it's a gradual thing. Even if it happens early in your life, it's still a gradually thing, I thought, right? So that's kind of what I was thinking. But so they said it's genetics, which I think I already will be receding or bald because of genetics, but this was definitely a stress thing, because it goes exactly to the day, excuse me, when I hurt my ribs or kidneys. I don't know if it ties into kidneys. So I guess my body got stressed. I don't believe I'm stressed like in my mind, but I guess my body got stressed and my hair quit growing. It quit growing, man, and it hasn't grown since. So last night I was like, well, let me just trim it and cut the stress out of it, you know, and see if it can, you know, start to grow a little bit again. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I don't know, you know, what do you do? So yeah, so this I'm assuming, see if it doesn't start growing, I'm assuming it's going to fall out fairly quick, right? Because, you know, you're not getting any new growth. This gets old and it just seems like it would, if I brush my hair, it would just fall away, right? I don't know. I just thought it was funny because it was just so weird how I knew right when it happened that my hair stopped growing. And I will keep you up to that, and you'll probably be able to see, right? You'll be able to see what's happening. But so I trimmed it up last night. I cut my own hair, as you probably can tell, just to try to get, I don't know, the dryness, the split ends, the stress of whatever happened to me out. And I think we're going to find out sooner rather than later. That's my educated guess on that. Anyway, guys, I'm Michael Allen, travelcostaricanow.com. Peace, guys. Hope it helps. Well, I'm not sure if it helped, but that's just what I say at the end of these videos. All right? You know what? I really love the comments on videos, and especially from you people that live here. You live in different areas, you have different perspectives on things, you give good feedback, you have good insight, and people learn from those comments. So please leave them on anything I've said, and even if it doesn't necessarily agree with me, I appreciate it. Anyway, guys, my older videos are going to pop up. I've got some good stuff, a lot of info about living and traveling here, and if you're thinking about doing those two things, grab a big cup of coffee and start watching. There's good stuff in there. All right, man, enjoy your Friday and your weekend, and I'll see you soon. Ciao.